What's up, guys? It's Ryantium here, and today we are back in Skyrim, and oh snap, is it gonna be an awesome freaking day. But first, if you guys enjoy what you're about to see, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe for more daily videos, and if you haven't done already, follow me on Twitter. Link is down there in the description. So guys, welcome back and happy Friday, everybody. Enjoy the weekend. So, clearly this is not the person you were thinking you were going to see. You thought it would be the regular Khajiit that you've seen time and time again through the Skyrim Let's Plays and the showcases. Well, today, the mod we're looking at doesn't necessarily mesh very well with a Khajiit. It actually didn't even work with the hoods and the masks and stuff like that. But without further ado, let's check out the mod that we're looking at today, because it's going to take a second to get through all of this stuff, because there's quite a few prerequisites you need for the mod to work correctly inside of your load order. So we're actually looking at two different mods, but the one mod that we're talking about is the one with the armor and everything like that. But in order to use the armor mod, and actually it's also a weapon mod, you need this. It's the XP32 Maximum Skeleton plus Realistic Ragdolls and Force. It is a very, very tiny mod, 1.97 megabytes, and it changes, it's a combination mod. It includes both the XP32 Maximum Skeleton and Realistic Ragdolls and Force. So from the Nexus page, it says a multi-purpose skeleton for animation in Skyrim. It allows the animators to animate all independently and simultaneously, allows users to never have to worry about animation incompatibility based on skeletons. This skeleton is required for quite a few animation mods, such as Realistic Ragdolls and Force. So you guys can read about it, all sorts of stuff inside of here, lots and lots of changes to how the body reacts to physics throughout the world, and all sorts of that stuff. But the mod that we're looking at today, as far as armor and weapons go, is this one, the SITHIS armor. This is a new Dark Brotherhood themed assassin armor with a light and heavy version available for both male and female. But it says it requires the XP32 skeleton mod, which is the one that we just looked at. Now, the armor and weapons are craftable at any forge if you have an 85 smithing level and a 75 light armor level, 75 heavy armor level, and it looks like 75 two-handed. But it looks like the mod author is going to be removing that prerequisite. So, if you do not have those skills, the armor will not show up at the forge. So you can craft all the separate things underneath of the leather, the steel, and there's actually something in ebony as well, which I'll go over each of the categories here very, very soon. But here is the rest of the stuff, credits and such, a little bit of a description as to what the armor is, what's in the armor and stuff like that. Now, let's get into it, shall we? So, I changed my guy to a Nord. I'll probably be changing back to a Khajiit anytime soon now, but this armor, guys, I gotta say, holy cow, it blew me away with how amazing it looks, because it kind of begs the question, have you ever been very disappointed in how the Dark Brotherhood armor looks? Especially if you like to play as kind of a more tanky person, someone who might still want to sneak around, but instead of shooting them with a bow from far away, or sneaking up behind them and killing them with a dagger, maybe you want to do it with a warhammer, sneak up behind them and smash them in the head. Well, these armors kind of answer that question. So without further ado, let's check this out inside of the steel category first. Okay, so because I changed my guy back to a Nord, it actually reset all of the levels, but the main categories you're looking for is having the prerequisite levels, which is like the 75 and 80s for one-handed, two-handed, heavy armor, light armor, and smithing. Just basically max those out and you'll be good to go regardless of the prerequisite. But let's go ahead and take a look at the armors, shall we? So, first things first, let's start off with the heavy variant, okay? So we've got the SITHIS armor heavy boots. We've got the SITHIS armor cuirass. Oh yeah. And we've got the SITHIS armor heavy gloves. Now, before we even put a helmet on, can we just take a second and admire the detail of this armor is, oh my god, it's amazing. It's even down to the epaulets. It's got the hand from the from the Dark Brotherhood, dude. That is amazing. That is so freaking cool. This looks like an armor that would be in The Witcher 3, not even kidding. It looks so high quality and so good that I would see this in The Witcher 3 and be like, yeah, just another armor, you know? Because it looks so damn good. The details along the shirt, along the neckline, and the fur that comes around your neck, just beautiful. And the steel and the silver and the iron and the crimson underneath of there, it keeps the Dark Brotherhood themes, which is super freaking cool. It keeps the blacks and the crimson red and stuff like that, but it throws in kind of its own little flair with the silver and the iron and the steel and all that stuff. And oh god, just looks so damn good. And look at the pants. Look at that. The pants have kind of that red and black inlay. It's got that design throughout the pants. They are some pretty skin-tight pants, but that's okay, because if you're a fan of the Dark Brotherhood, you will know how tight those freaking uniforms are. Like, damn. They are not built for fat people, that is for sure. But now, let's check out the light version. So the light one changes something very subtle. The colors. Oh yes, that's right. So this one is a little bit more stealthy, because if you're wearing light armor, you're going to be a little bit more light on your feet, you know? But it's still just as amazing. Look at the colors, the way they sit next to each other. It's basically all red now, all red and black. So the big epaulet on your left shoulder it's all black, so you can kind of see the hand, but it just looks so nice. The armor stays the same, just like I said, but it changes the colors up just a little bit more. Now, if I was going to use this for a playthrough or let's play or anything like that, I would probably end up using the heavy variant, because I like to sneak, but I like to also use heavy armor. I've always been one of those guys that if I'm playing like an archery person, I'm not sneaking around in leather armor. I'm sneaking around in a full decked out suit of Daedric armor, and I'm sneaking up behind somebody to slit their throat with a dagger or something like that, you know? This kind of meshes with all sorts of playstyles, and it's pretty freaking cool. But we haven't even gotten to the best part, guys. Let's take a look at the heavy armor, okay? Heavy armor with the boots, the gauntlets, and the cuirass. But look at the amount of options you have for helmets and stuff. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 options for helmets. So this is the SITHIS Armor Heavy Hood. Oh yes, I straight up look like Sub-Zero, dude. Straight up like Sub-Zero, but look at that, oh my god. It reminds me of the Nightingale armor, not even kidding. From this angle, the profile reminds me of the original Nightingale armor, which is super freaking cool. Then we got the light helmet, which again goes from more of a metal thing around your throat and your face and your nose and stuff like that, and then it swaps to the regular leather and the leather strips and stuff like that. A little bit of embroiderness, or a little bit of embroidery inside of the mask, but the colors is what makes it. Then we got this one. Oh yeah, it's got a damn skull on it. So if you want to be that moody person, just kind of brooding in the corner with a hood on and a mask, go for it. And then let's see, we got the SITHIS Mask Heavy. This removes the hoods, which is super cool. So if you want to run around like this, that's super cool. You got a light variant, and then you got the mask with the skull. And then finally, you've got the maskless hood, so you can have the best of both worlds, guys. And what's super nice about this armor set and stuff like that is you can kind of mix and match however you want. You know, if you want to wear the heavy cuirass, that's great, but maybe you want to wear the heavy boots and the heavy gauntlets and wear the light cuirass. Everything flows and matches together, guys, and that's something that you don't see in a lot of armors. Like, if I wanted to wear Orcish and Elven, it would look like trash. It would look like trash. So it's kind of an interesting thing to be able to do that and kind of mix and match however you want. And then, we're still not done, guys. We got ourselves a one-handed SITHIS blade. Look at that. Screw the blade of woe, dude. This thing, blade of woe. Super freaking cool. Definitely one of the prettier blades that I've seen, especially to go along with this mod. Very, very pretty. Then we got the SITHIS dagger, for those of you that like to get up close and personal to your kills. Oh god, just looks so nice. And then, what I would probably be using is the SITHIS long blade. And look at that, it's got the hand at the frickin' pommel. Or at the hilt, rather. Just looks so damn cool. I love the crimson in between the two blades. Oh god, it just looks so freaking nice. So this mod has so much to offer, guys. It offers the Dark Brotherhood armor for the people that enjoy the Dark Brotherhood but hate the armor, and I am absolutely one of those people. So I'm going to go ahead and keep this mod and the XP32 skeleton mod in the description in my load order. So if you guys want to copy the load order, you absolutely can. That way you can rest easy and be assured that whatever I'm running, if it crashes on my end, then that's I need to fix something. But you can pretty much copy that and have it run on your game. So yeah, this is by far one of the coolest armor mods that I've seen, and it just kind of popped up, you know, I saw it on the Bethesda.net, I've seen it suggested to me a couple times, and it is super freaking cool, super worth it too, guys, and it's not a very big mod anyways. So there's a lot to see here, guys, and remember, steel, leather, and ebony are the 3 categories in smithing that you need to check out. You also need over level 85 for light armor, heavy armor, one-handed and two-handed, and smithing. 5 categories that you need to get, and then you can run around amazing with this beautiful armor on, guys. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed today's mod showcase, and if you did, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe for more daily videos, and if you haven't done already, follow me on Twitter. And guys, I will see you in the next video.